The National Junior Brahman Show is only 1 week away. Hi, I'm Judd Cullers of Heritage Cattle Company, and this is Let's Talk Cattle. In tonight's segment, we have with us Mr. Dustin Black. Dustin is currently an intern with the American Brahman Breeders Association. And Dustin, I want to welcome you to tonight's show. I appreciate your contribution to the American Brahman Breeders Association, and I look forward to the All-American 2017. So glad to have you tonight on tonight's session, and appreciate what you do for us.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Tell us, we've got the All-American coming up. Obviously, that's an exciting time. I remember as a junior getting ready for it. You've got the butterflies, making sure your cattle are prepared to go. Give us the location and dates of this year's show.
So this year's All-American, it's going to be in Texarkana, Arkansas, July 2nd through the 8th, and that will be at the Four States Fairgrounds right there, just across the other side.
Perfect, perfect. And so we've had the All-American there in the past, right? Recently, kind of?
Yes, sir. 2 years ago we had it. Our first time in Texarkana was in 2015.
Great, great. So, man, I'm sure you and the staff are doing a lot of things to prepare for this year's show. Outside of the show ring competition, what are some other contests that juniors can participate in?
So right, of course we always like to highlight our show, showing our cattle, exhibiting those junior cattle. But more importantly, in my mind, some of our contests is public speaking. Mm-hmm. So we've got the public speaking, we've got sales talk, we've got a photography and a poster contest, and all those kind of develop some leadership skills which the kids can obtain through those competitions.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I know it'll be a fun-filled week and weekend, and some of the host hotels that are there in Texarkana, do you have a few that if somebody like myself hasn't made reservations yet that they could maybe call and check on?
Absolutely. So we've got the Holiday Inn, which is the convention center there in Texarkana, and right next door is the Best Western, and if both of those are full, we do have blocks at those two. But if they're both full, there are 3 other hotels right there within the same little complex as those two. So there's plenty of places to stay, as well as we also have the RV camper spots which you can stay on the ground. So,
well, excellent, excellent. I know that there'll be a lot of people going up to watch the show and support the kids. As far as just a little history of the Junior Association, about how long is that national? We call it the All-American and our National Junior Brahman show, national show. How long has that been going on?
Right, so the All-American, this is actually going to be our 38th annual All-American, so we're knocking on 40 right there. So we're 38 years into it, and to my knowledge, this year is actually going to be our biggest year. So we've got just about 850 head of cattle entered, as well as 76 kids entered. So it's going to be a pretty big show, so we're really excited about it.
850 entries, that's something else. That's a lot to be proud of. I remember being at the very first All-American, and I know some of you watching out there can remember this. We had it in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Tammy Watts, now Tammy Colley, was there. I think that Craig Fontenot, you were there. Maybe Mitch Thomas, Doug Husfeld, Jennifer Parker, which was Jennifer Collins, was there. So a lot of us have grown up in this association and have continued to become breeders and even make a career out of raising these Brahman cattle. Are there any special auctions or silent auctions or anything like that going on during the week of the All-American?
Yes, sir. We do have a couple of auctions. We've got our usual silent auction that we have throughout the week. So we'll have a few tables set up with some items that some of the juniors bring in that donate and kind of help with the show expenses. But we also have our Seamen Auction, and we're still trying to get some Seamen lots put together. And that'll be at the conclusion of the welcome supper. So at the end of the welcome supper, we'll jump right into our Seamen Auction.
Perfect.
And so stay tuned on Facebook. We'll have some of those lots posted on there. So if you're interested in some of those bulls, take a look at them and let us know.
Folks, it always goes to a good cause. You know, anytime we do anything for the juniors and we give back through scholarships or premiums or anything like that, we're just helping the next generation. And you know, it's guys like Dustin that you know, was raised in agriculture type family settings, and they just, you know, they go off to school and they major in agriculture or animal science or ag leadership, and then they come back and they're such a contribution to our kids. Our kids have people to look up to, good role models, and so I think it's just a really nice event. I hope to be there with my family. Again, it's 1 week away, and those dates again for
July 2nd through the 8th.
July 2nd through the 8th. Don't have a lot of time, folks. Get those reservations made, and let's support our kids. Dustin, it's great to have you here tonight, and look forward to seeing you over in Texarkana.
It was great to be here. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Friends, before we close tonight, I just want to mention again about our special semen offering that's going on for the month of June. We've got 4 bulls that are low birth weight bulls. They're bulls that are moderate in their frame size, a lot of muscle to them. Those bulls are Mr. H. Reno Manso 200/0, Mr. H. Preston Manso 333/2, Mr. H. Morton Manso 964/7, and Mr. H. Vega Manso 301/2. Again, those bulls are available for this month only. Look forward to answering any questions you might have about that semen. But it's really a good opportunity to get in with some of our better bulls. We'd like for you to, again, become a part of a Team Heritage Performance Bull and Heifer Test, and this is a great way to do that. Again, God bless. Thanks for watching.